Hello YouTube, and welcome to episode 16 of our Pokemon White 2 Randomized Nuzlocke with myself, Topsy Turvy. As always, if you missed the last episode, the description is down in the link below. Go ahead and take a look, watch it, get all caught up. We didn't do a whole lot, kind of test the gym, realized we were going to be in trouble if we kept the team the way we had it. And yeah, then kind of ran around town, just kind of trying to kill time. So for those of you that watched the grinding montage, which hopefully was all of you, you may have noticed that, well, we'll do a party recap and then we'll kind of talk about it here in a minute. So let's go ahead and do that party recap. Alrighty, so the team looks a little different right now. So first up, we have our Zoroark, which we need a name for. So you guys always, let me know a name. I'm trying to think of a good name, and I am having trouble doing so. Anyway, Hasty Nature, with, of course, the Illusion ability, and the moves Fury Swipes, Night Slash, Foul Play, and Taunt. Next up, we have Rainbow, our Jolly Minccino, sorry, not a Cinccino yet, with Skill Link, and the moves Tail Slap, Wake Up Slap, Echoed Voice, and Sing. Then we have Phantom, our Impish Roserade, with Natural Cure, and Poison Sting, Mega Drain, Magical Leaf, and Sweet Scent. Next up, we have Sebastian, our Gentle Dwebble, with Shell Armor, and Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, Bug Bite, and Slash. Next up, we have Death, our Jolly Genesect, with Download, and Slash, Fury Cutter, Lock On, and Flame Charge. And finally, we have Bertha, our Mild Mandibuds, with Big Pecs and the moves Gust, Punishment, Defog, and Pluck. So like I said, getting back to what happened during the grind montage, which will also take us into the question of the day. You may have noticed that poor little Daisy went down. However, Daisy went down to a trainer I had completed in the previous episode, but because, like I said, my I did not save properly. So I technically had already fought them in this playthrough. So my question of the day is, and I really need to have your guys' input. Should I be able to still use Daisy, or is Daisy dead? Because once again, we already took on that trainer, and then in my trying to grind, which took forever, mind you, for you guys it only took a couple minutes, but in real life took forever. I made a foolish mistake and left her in against Galvantula. So yeah, go ahead and let me know down below what you guys want me to do with that. That's the question today. It's very important, because if you guys say I can keep using her, then awesome. I see the argument for both sides of it. So whatever, I will leave it in your guys' hands. Whatever you want is what I shall do. Anyway, so as you may have noticed, everyone was level 33. That's kind of what I got everyone up to in the grinding montage. I obviously, because it's randomized, looking at the gym leader's Pokemon doesn't really give anything away or anything like that, but it does give me levels. And Clay's Ace is level 33, and normally that's an Excadrill. Hopefully we don't face anything near as tough as an Excadrill. But anyway, so I got the whole team up to level 33 just to make sure we might be slightly overpowered when we get to Clay, but I think overall it will be a very good idea for us. Alright. So for those of you that might be confused, like, wait a minute, I thought that the Zoroark was up front. Why did Bertha just come out? That is Bertha's ability, or not Bertha, sorry, the Zoroark's ability. It's called Illusion. When you throw it out, it comes out as the Pokemon that's last in your party. So Bertha was the last Pokemon in our party. So when we send Zoroark out, it looks like it's Bertha to the other trainer. Kind of fun, kind of cool. You can do some cool stuff with that. Grew to level 34. Yay! Torment, huh? I'll keep old moves for now. Give up. Yes. Okay. Blitzel. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch. Let's not do that. For Blitzel, let's go ahead and send in Death. I can hit it with a slash or two and take it out relatively quickly. And I don't think it's going to be able to do a lot to me. hopefully it won't be able to do a lot to me. We are 3 levels above it. Got it. Sweet. Didn't matter because we killed it. Done. Cool. Awesome. So as you guys saw, I mean, we're slightly over leveled for the trainers in the gym, but that's alright. We want to make it farther than we did last time. Although we technically have both badge-wise and episode-wise. So, yay for us. That's always nice. I really like this music. Once again, I don't know a lot of the music of the series, just simply because I found the noise when my Pokemon's HP got low to be very annoying. And some people would argue, well, then don't let your Pokemon's HP get low. Right, what do you want me to do about it? You can't always prevent it. And so I just found it very annoying. So to avoid it ever, I always just went ahead and muted the music. So I haven't heard a lot of this music. But this is kind of cool. And we are going to go ahead and take on all the trainers in the gym just to kind of help us get a few more levels there. So yeah, especially because our little Dwebble is 1 level away from leveling up. I debated getting him another level just to get him there, but grinding last night, well, so obviously for you guys it wasn't last night, but I grinded last night, the same night I recorded the episode, and it took me 2.5 hours to do, and I have to start going to work a little earlier right now to take care of some stuff. So that was not super great at all. So I didn't want to take any more time. I needed to get to sleep so I could be at work when I needed to be at work. Yeah. Otherwise I would have leveled him up just that 1 more level. Well, and then I figured you guys missed 1 evolution because it happened during the grinding, so hopefully we'll be able to get Sebastian's evolution on screen. And we froze for some reason. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. That was kind of worrisome. Flashback to the Diamond playthrough. Yay! Where we had that kind of stuff happening all the time. Oh, not this game. I need to get Phantom some better moves. Either that or just not send it in against grass types. But he resists grass types so well. You know, it's like, why wouldn't I do that? Okay, getting there. Now luckily, it only has 3 more left. So I should have enough poison stings to do it. Growth, okay. Hopefully we're done with that BS now. That thing is... And we resisted stab ×4, but if it uses something that is not a grass type move, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Just magical leaf. Okay, so this is times, we resisted ×4. Yeah, okay, even with all those growths, it's a moot point. Sweet. Cool. Get another poison sting off here. Cool. There we go. Gone. There we go. Fracture. Death, come back in. I hate leaning on death like this, but type matchups, man. You gotta get a favorable type matchup. And we are going to resist every dragon move that Fracture is gonna throw at us. Mold Breaker, congratulations. We're gonna go for a nice slash. Should do a fair amount. Yep, look at that, right there. Lower my speed all you want, I don't care. I can be slower than you, that's fine. Dragon Claw. Yeah, see, we resist that, whatever. Yeah, not a big deal at all. There we go. Gone. Sweet. There we go. Cool. Another move, Drill Run. There you go. We're supposed to have a Drill Burr and an Excadrill. I'm glad he did not have that. Although, to be honest, Phantom would have handled it a little better had that been the case. Okay. Let's see here. Just want to get all the trainers out of the way. Okay, you attack me right away. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And so, I guess I can talk about it a little bit. The main reason, excuse me, the main reason that grinding took so long is because we don't have a lot of hard hitters, and even then, no one's nature really benefits their attacks that we need them to attack. It makes them a little faster, this and that. But you know, when you, excuse me, do not have a lot of things to hit people with, then what do? So yeah, this should just about take it out. Nice, there we go. Okay, one more slash should take it out. There we go. That's actually kind of good advice. Alright, what's down here? Alright. It's over here. This one. Alright. So I think we're gonna be okay. I'll leave Rainbow out. Get the... Alright, let's do this. Normally, Clay is the Locke killer. But that's because he's got an extra drill with Home Claws, as I found out in my research. So hopefully we don't have to deal with anything near that terrifying. A Deerling. This is a great start here. Now the only thing is it's gonna know Jump Kick, probably. So I don't want to leave Rainbow in, even though Rainbow knows Wake Up Slap. It's just not a super great idea. This would be a great time for Phantom, though. I think Phantom will do well. Deerling, I don't think Deerling's going to have Horn Leech just yet. Jump Kick, see, we resist that. Does hardly anything. Poison Sting you. I don't think it has Synthesis, I don't think, so it doesn't have a lot of, like, recovery things. Okay, so it's just not going to be poisoned. Or stay poisoned. That's nice. Another Poison Sting, and we're already halfway gone. And there's the poison. Go ahead and use your aromatherapy, that's fine. Don't care. I'm not taking damage from you. There you go. That's always nice. Go ahead and use another one. Just wasting everyone's time here. Alright, so we're about to be a third of the way through this. And he never got low enough for him to use... Oh, now he's going to use a super potion or a hyper potion. Damn. That's alright. We'll get this. We'll get there. If we waste them all on this Deerling, that's great. Okay. That would have been a great turn to poison it because we would have gotten a little bit of damage. Although he should run out of aromatherapy soon. We're not quite out yet. That's right though, we're getting there. Okay. Don't do too much. Okay. There we go. Now use your aromatherapy. Takedown. Beautiful. Oh, that did a lot. Not as great as I thought. Okay. Cool. Only gonna use one. Nice. There we go. One. A Flaffy, huh? What are we gonna use against Flaffy? Hate to do it, but we're just gonna send in Death. It might have static, but that's alright. I'm not sure if our special attack or our regular attack is gonna go up. As a result, attack. Nice. Okay. Let's go for a slash here. Charge. Okay. That's fine. Go for another slash. Take out the Flappy. Okay, which is still not his ace. We will... A Shelmet is his ace. This is something I can deal with. Let's send in Sebastian. Give Sebastian a little love here. I think Sebastian can take down the Shelmet. We shall see. Alright. You're extremely stubborn. Congratulations. Here's a rock slide for you. Whee! Just about a one-shot. Acid armor. Congratulations. Ooh, I like the change of music here. This is cool. Defense rose sharply. I think we'll... Ooh. Using the protect. Just wasting everyone's time. That's fine. Got the double protect. Wow. Nice. Okay. Odds are in your favor. And you didn't even try for the triple. At that point, dude, man, you just gotta... You gotta commit. You gotta see if you can get enough to stall out my... There we go. And there it is. Our 4th gym badge, I believe. Alright. That looks oddly like a penis. Like a kind of jaggedy penis, but... Or is this... That was our 5th badge. Wow. We are just moving right along. Quake badge. 5th badge. Look at that. Level 60. Cotton Spore. Not terrible. We can use that to our advantage. Well, come this way. Alrighty. So after we get done with all this, I think we're going to call it a day here. I'm not exactly sure how long the grinding montage is going to end up being. But this, with all this, it'll probably put the episode at about 20 minutes. So, that's what we're shooting for. About 20. And it is now raining outside. How sad. Anyway. Yes, we do. Yeah, there you go. You gotta forgive people. Yep. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so that's probably gonna be our next episode. And depending on what it does, if it makes us only send in like 3, we don't get to send in all 6. I don't think if we lose someone there it will count. If you guys do not like that, feel free to let me know. But if that's how it goes, I don't think it's going to count because, you know, it's a very different technique. It's like if we were to go to online and do it. Anyway, so with all of that, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. If we get 5 on either of these, so if we got 3 on the one that went up on Tuesday, this one will be going up the same week, probably on Thursday. If we did not, then this will go up the next week. So, you know, 3 likes / comments for 2 episodes in the week, 5 on either one of the previous ones, likes / comments on either one of the previous videos to get 3 in that week. And yeah, we'll get all that taken care of. Make sure you answer this question of the day. It's extremely important to know what you guys want to do with Daisy, if we should go ahead and keep her or not. Yeah, and with all of that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.